Greetings. I was, how do I say this? I want to make a video today uh, to get this channel going. And I want to, I want to dive into the subject of the mystery of the universe. And I feel that in this time we're in, it's very important that we surrender to the mystery of the universe. That there are things that we do not know, which is called the unknown. What is unknown to us? So I have experienced in the past, in the in the past very long time, for a very long time, I have been experiencing, you know, me not doing what made me happy, not not taking action upon the things that I was called to do. And I felt like now that I regained these gifts by taking action towards these things, I realized I have lost my way. I lost my energy, my creativity, because I did not take action upon these things. I took it for granted, you know. So now I feel I want to share this message with you about regaining the the energy, yes, and how to do that. So sometimes, especially in this time, it's like we have to surrender. We have to surrender to the cosmos. And the first thing that like that comes to mind is fear. Fear of the unknown. And of course, there are different ways to see fear. I was taught some years ago by the universe that fear is no, God taught me this. Fear is a mechanism. It is made to make us humble. Yes. It is also a tool used and abused to put us in chains, you know. to bind us to a hellish kind of living. Yes, it is also used for that. But fear, all in all, is a choice. And I feel mostly we have the freedom of choice. Yes, that's why the world is as it is, because we have the freedom of choice. So I have the freedom to choose love and to choose fear. And okay, let me. So, and I have chosen love. Yes. Some parts of my life I chose fear, like doing doing what others wanted of me, and like fearing that I would not succeed if I did not choose this opportunity to follow other individuals' vision for my life. So I chose out of fear, you know, but now I choose love. In this moment, I choose love, and I choose to do what I love. Yes, to follow my heart. And I do not want to be too specific because we all have different paths, and we all have very specific paths in this life. So I just think like we need to get beyond what is comfortable, and but this comfortability, I think that's different from individual to individual, but I mean more like, okay, how do I explain this? Because for me personally, the thing I'm doing is actually making me more comfortable, but it's like I was following other individuals' comfortability. I was trying to make others comfortable. That was the problem, which was very uncomfortable. The situation I placed myself in was very uncomfortable for me. So I didn't thrive. I did not thrive the way that others were thriving, you know. So I lost contact with my own way of thriving. Like personally, I thrive when I have freedom, when I'm free, I thrive. And I did not feel that for a very long time. I felt bound because I chose to be bound. But that's my way. That's very personal. That's not for everyone. So I just I had a friend today who told me that I need to be myself. I need to be myself. I need to stop pretending to be something that I am not. And that really freed my soul. That was the most freeing thing that I have heard for a long time. You know, because, we are so much more powerful than what we give ourselves. Like when I'm too conscious, when I'm too self-conscious of who I think I am, I restrict myself. Like I am so much more than what I think I am. That's why like I need to just let go of who I think I am and just be exactly the one that I was meant to be and not who I think I am meant to be. Just so like, what are you dreaming of? Like, not necessarily what are you dreaming of when you sleep, but like when you stop and think to yourself, like, what do you want? Where do you want to be? And not where does someone else want you to be? I'm asking you, where do you want to be? Right? It's like if you choose the highest path, if you choose God, if you choose love, if that's what you're here for, it does not matter like what you do. If you are not meant to do something, the universe will just completely, you know, you will try your hardest to do something, or I will, okay, let me take myself for example, because I can't take it serious when I talk like that. If I am not meant to do something, I will try my hardest to put. pursued something and it just doesn't work. It doesn't matter how hard I try, it just keeps not working out for me. And I'm like, I thought this was like, I thought this was what I needed to do because that's what my animalistic self wanted. But I know very well that I chose the highest path in this life. I know this, but still, my animalistic self has wants and needs, you know, and it doesn't matter how hard I try, it just never works out. Like me wanting a regular job, like I keep looking for jobs, even though there are numerous, many jobs out there, but I just can't. I know I will find something someday, but I just have a very specific path, and it doesn't matter how hard I try. It's like it just doesn't work. So instead of trying to pursue, if that's the right word, something out of fear, I'm just so tired of that because it doesn't work anyways. It just doesn't work. So now I feel like I don't have a choice, even though I have a choice, but to choose the highest path and to do what I love. And this is what I love. I've always wanted to to share my wisdom with the world. That has always been my vision. That has always been like my heart's desire to help and guide others, you know, always. And when I'm not doing what my heart is burning and yearning for, I just get depressed and nothing makes sense at all. Nothing. Just everything just makes no sense at all when I'm not doing what I love to do. You know? So that that is what happens when I choose love. I feel whole. I feel there's a meaning to life. I feel this burst of energy and inspiration when I choose love. When I choose fear, it just it just goes nowhere, and I just feel empty and drained, and you know, like others will bully me if I don't do what I came here to do. If I do not use the strength that I was given, strength is it can be many things. Being silent can be a strength. Being calm can be a strength, you know? So, a tip from me to you: choose love, always. No matter how scared you might be or not, I would say choose love because love is the strongest. Love is the language of the unconquerable. nothing is stronger than love itself. Love is the language, you know, of the indescribable. And many do not understand this, that love will overcome all. So, yes, I just want to end this video saying that if you if you wanna become the strongest version of yourself, I would recommend um, looking up the 12 self salts, learning to synthesize all the salts, uh, and following the moon cycles. These two things, it will it will give us strength, you know, to raise the chrism. So it's like, yeah, I will make other videos on this, but it's like when the moon passes through the degree where which your the sun was when you was born. When the moon passes through that degree, your body will go through a, I say, a cleansing, and a seed will be born in the solar plexus, and you need to treat your body like a holy temple, like the holy temple it is, in order to raise this seed. If we destroy this seed, if the body dries out by sourness, we will kill this seed, and the eternal bliss will be gone, you know. So, learning to follow the moon cycles, we all have individual moon cycles, and um, learning to synthesize the cell salts by ingesting certain specific salts according to the zodiacal signs. And the way we learn to do that is when the sun is in a certain sign, we the body is learning to synthesize specific cell salts. So let's say that if now the sun is in Pisces, according to 13 sign astrology. So right now, each and every one of us, if each and every one of our bodies are learning to synthesize the cell salt of uh, iron phosphate, yes. So we in when the sun is in Pisces, we need to learn to synthesize the cell salt. We need to eat things where the salt of iron phosphate is in it, or we need to eat the salt like directly. You can buy this salt on the internet. Or there's also something called urine therapy, and this is the free way because we make the salts ourselves in these periods. So we can either choose to do it the free way, or there are foods, or we can buy the salts the alternative way. There are three ways, all in all, to learn to synthesize the salts, because the salt is the structure of the body, also the the primary functions of the body. So it's very important, salt. It is underestimated in this time. Yes. So thank you This was how to strengthen the body to become the strongest versions of ourselves. Yes, on the physical level. Yes, other than exercise and pushing ourselves to become better versions of ourselves, of course. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Right now it's 22:21 on the clock. We have the 11th, so that's 222111. Two. Now it's 22:22. So thank you. Peace, love, and harmony. I love every single one of you all, and thank you so much for the support. May peace be within you.